All right, all right, all right. Oh, welcome to Goof On, everybody. I think I'm your host, Rich Giordano. We are live here. It is Tuesday, and it is March 19th. Exactly, 2024. And surprise, we wouldn't have had a show an hour ago. Uh, Somehow, some way, through miracles that I do not understand, we are here. I don't know how I made it, don't know why I made it, but we made it. And it has been a weird day. Have you ever slept the whole day away? I have many times, but I haven't done it like this. I literally slept from, I don't know, I think it was 9:30, 9-ish, all the way to 6, 5:54. And the whole day was gone. And that's after I slept all night, 7 or 7.5 hours. It's just bizarre. Yeah, I felt it's part of what I'm going through with this issue I had with my stomach, but I'm still going through stuff. If I don't eat, I will get sick. And that's what happened. I didn't eat when I should have, and I fell asleep all night, woke up, didn't feel good, couldn't eat because my stomach was so nauseous, but I didn't feel like throwing up. It was just irritable because I didn't eat. And then I got tired and it compounds and then it snowballs, same thing. And then next thing you know, you go the whole day sleeping, you don't eat. Well, I woke up, shoved food down my throat as fast as I can, drank a meal replacement drink, and here we are. And we're just going through life as we do. So glad I could be here. I don't know how. I really was thinking, how am I going to cancel this? I don't want to cancel. But yeah, here we are. So tonight, you know me, I talk about this stuff underwater, transmedium craft. We never have any recordings of anything like that. Nothing. Not even the Aguadilla. The one in, isn't that Puerto Rico? Yeah, you know, the one that, there's only one video. Well, two, if you want to count Splash, Splash as transmedium craft. Oh, this is the world we live in ufology. Yeah, so I don't count Crash, Splash, Splash, Crash, Splash, Splash. Don't count that as transmedium, as Jeremy tried saying. Corbel. And the Aguadilla one, I don't think it goes into the water. I think it goes just below the waves. And you think it goes in the water. Not the video evidence isn't good enough. But anyway, we're going to talk about some of that, some of ufology. I've already made tomorrow's show. I didn't post it yet, but just to give you a little clue of what it is, there's the thumbnail. Because, you know, these guys are leading ufology into temptation. And, why doesn't that focus? Is it too close? Yeah, scumbags of ufology. Yeah, because Chuck Schumer is one of the most evil politicians in the history of time. He is an a-hole. Yay, let's thank Chuck Schumer for nothing. For nothing. Chuck Schumer is all about Chuck Schumer. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And you saw the other two dorks in there. But anyway, let's get a little bit of roll call going. He's so mean to everybody. This is why I can't watch his show. I just can't. He's just so negative all the time. You know, if he was just like that other show, you know, the one with the V in it. Oh, if he just talked like he did, it would be so much better, but I can't. Now that I watch it, I can't. His face is associated with so much anger and hate. I just can't handle this goof on. What time's he on? All right, I'll be there. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Jeanette, welcome to the show. I did. Brooke is. I didn't. I don't know what I need. Thank you, though. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. How you doing, man? 1 year later. It was your birthday. Hope you're doing well. Thor Penku, welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, welcome to Core 42. Tony, what do you say there, Chief? Phil McClorick, how you doing, Phil? Good to see you. Corey 42. The Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen guitar paint. Love it. Love it. You must be born when I was born. You're 42? Nah, no. So you were born 68. Let me see if I'm 14 years ago. Parham, 14 years after me. You were born in 68, 78, 98. You were born when I went to high school. Paul Richardson, welcome to. Love that profile pic right there. Parham, Surfer, what up? Welcome to the show. Ben, what's up, Ben? The Yorkshire Goophonian. There he is. Stephen A. The Morning Man, too. What's up, 7 a.m., 7 p.m.? What's up, Marcel? What do you say? How do you be? Good to see. Gotcha. Josie UK. How you doing, Jose? What's up, Jose? Derek Faulkner. What's up, DF? Good to see you. Oh. It tasted better the second time. What do you say there, Chief? What do you say, Aussie Tiger? Likey, likey, smashy, smashy. What's up, Matt? Matt Connell. Is it Connell or Cannell? It's probably Connell. What's up, Matt? I think you're new here. If you've been here before and I didn't see you, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means I didn't see you. I don't pay attention to the chat room as much as other hosts because I'm a one-band man, right? I do it all. So it's hard to read the chat and see what you guys are talking about because then it takes me away from what I have to focus on, and I can't do both. It's very hard. It is. And if I do spend time in the chat room, then all the information I want to provide suffers. So that's why we do a 2-hour show, which, by the way, tonight's only going to be an hour and a half because I slept all day. I didn't get a chance to go to the store like I needed to. And I have to get there before they close. So, sorry about that. But tomorrow's show will make up for it. Beats and Tapes, welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. Scott Blight, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Space Jason 9, Instagram. Fork. What's up, Spaceship? How you doing, brother? What are you? Are you in the Galactic Federation starship? Or are you in the USS Enterprise-Kika? It can't be the Enterprise, so I just came up with Enterprise-Kika. All right, if I didn't say hi, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we do have a lot of show to do. The True Few, what's up? Kenneth Hacker, what's up, man? How you doing? And for those on Twitter, I don't see you individually, but welcome. Foghorn Leghorn, what's up? CB Shenanigans, CB's Shenanigans. Thank you. Correction. Welcome to the show, everybody. All right, so let's get going. I've literally spent most of my life at sea, never seen anything except big and small fish. Really? Yeah, you are a surfer, dude. So, yeah, that's the thing. If we want to just dive right into it. Hey, Glenn Collins, good to see you. Things are all right, man. Things are all right. We're getting back to normalcy. Good to see you. So, What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So let's just dive right into it. We can do that. And look weird. Let's see what's going on. So I'm just looking at this chart somebody made. They're matching Arrow interviewee claims with findings. I gotta show you this. These are their claims from whistleblowers. Well, I take it back. Arrow interviewee claims with findings. This is what I should. The hell just happened? I don't know if you guys hear that. That was weird. Here we go. All right, all right. You probably can't see it, and I blew it up as much as I could. Well, anyway, forget it. I can't even read this now. An interviewee who is a former U.S. service member said that in 2009, while participating in a humanitarian and security mission in a foreign country, he encountered U.S. Special Forces loading containers onto a large extraterrestrial spacecraft. Michael Herrera. Really? You know, and here I just saw somebody say in the chat, right? Parham did that. Hey, Mike Johnson, that he's been in the ocean, been at the sea his whole life, never seen anything but fish. Never seen anything but big and small fish. Mammals. There are mammals in the ocean too, right? Orca. It's just, we take the word, well, government employees, number one. Who do they work for? The government. Who has their best interests? Themselves. Because nobody else will care for you. The government doesn't care. Government only cares about the government. They don't care about the people. That's why we never get the truth about anything. They just need the main components of their government working, and they just need to have a little money trickling out to the people here and there, keep the lights on, keep the roads running and shit like that. Infrastructure stuff, groceries, toiletries, cleaning products, healthcare, right? That's what the government takes care of. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit about us. They don't give a crap about us. So, who's that ex-admiral? He said USOs are one thing, but unidentified subs are a real threat. Wait a second. Isn't that the same thing? No, wait. He said UFOs are one thing, even if you say it USOs, okay? But unidentified subs are a real threat. Thank you. So there is no, he just said it. There's no threat from UFOs. The real threat, are the people on this planet. It's the people. The real submarines. Not splash, splash, or a balloon going near waves and oh, look at that. It went into the water. It's Transmedium. Wow. Yeah, it's weird. Everything's bizarro, right? It's bizarro world. It really is. Let me play this video. See. I gotta wait for the ad. Okay, let me bring it up.
I thought the scientific community needs to get behind this and remove all the stigma associated with UFOs. There's real science that needs to be done that can lead to breakthroughs in our understanding of physics and our understanding of our place in the universe. We know now from this hearing and what is going to be disclosed that we are not alone. And that is just transformational in our history. And I wrote this article because I cannot believe more people are talking about it. But over time, Congress is acting. And so this is more and more, this is going to get out there.
That's interesting. Right? About the scientific community. What did he say? That was a 30-second clip. I already forgot. Play it again.
Community needs to get behind this and remove all the stigma.
Wait, who?
Thought the scientific community needs to get behind this and remove all the stigma associated with UFOs. There's real science that needs to be done that can lead to breakthroughs in our understanding of physics and our understanding of our place in the universe.
Stop. Our understanding of physics. Okay. How? If you don't have evidence. Or do they? Right? Why would he say such a thing? There's no evidence. I thought there was nothing. How can we study it? I don't understand. What he just said made no sense. How?
I thought the scientific community needs to get behind this and remove all the stigma associated with UFOs. There's real science that needs to be done that can lead to breakthroughs in our understanding of physics.
What real breakthroughs from UFOs? I don't know of any. I don't know. Does anybody know of any? I mean, I don't know. I didn't think there was any evidence to study. That's just me. Yeah, not feeling 100%. All right, let's move along. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, if you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, for a failing ufological world we're in, you can support the show through Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, and Cash App. So, people think these orange orbs that are seen all over the United States and America and all over the U.S., all over the world, are they Foo Fighters? All of them? Drop. Check this out. These orange orbs, according to this person, has been seen all over the world, and they aren't always flares. They could be what we used to refer to as food fighters.
We're either being surrounded by friggin' UFOs or the Coast Guard following us in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lights we see there.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. Then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is? We're in the middle of the ocean. On a ferry.
Says you.
Nothing around. Look. Nothing around. No land, no nothing.
No sound. That's right. Except for the sound of a See that? This sighting right here? That, I believe, stayed in the sky for hours. This thing here. I think it stayed in the sky like all day. That's why this one was always famous, because it doesn't look like the normal flare droppings in straight lines. You know, we see the same sort of pattern. It's really strange. See? It's weird. I mean, it's similar, but yeah. Pretty wild. Hey, Carnundrum's here. What do you say there, Chief? David Gosling, Metalhead, Carnundrum. Good to see you guys hanging out. Yeah, good to see you. So those are some of the most famous of the red orbs, or whatever. Scientist accuses CIA of world plot to debunk UFOs. One heck of a headline. It's true. Check it out. From Marikov R. Found this. Yep. 1967, July 9th. 57 years ago. As noted in his book, CIA dictated the conclusions of the 1953 Robertson panel, which led to a government policy of debunking all UFO incidents, no matter how credible. Isn't that nice? An American scientist contended Saturday that flying saucers were visiting the Earth from another world and accused governments of a deliberate program to debunk their existence. James McDonald, 47, senior physicist of the Institute of Atmospheric Physics, and then it comes up here, scientific proof, flying saucers and acceptance of their existence has been delayed by a deliberate debunking program arranged by many governments and backed by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency. Nothing changed. Nothing's changed. Why would it? Unless it had to, and it doesn't have to. Nothing needs to change. Everything's going as planned. What's this? They needed that funding of Congress to carry on with their spending on military action drones that they need, yeah? Come on, everybody. They would tell the biggest lie plus lies about all this anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we know. It's just UFOs are the perfect cover-up story. Let's say there weren't UFOs. People would have to say airplanes and balloons, right? How they debunk them. That's what they're doing. Yeah, I'm just feeling, I'm a little off right now. I need to go get some antacid drink. Hold on, let me see if I got a video here for 20 seconds. Oh, here's one for 30. All right, there's no sound to this supposed UFO. But some people on that side of ufology believe this to be a real living entity, when all it is a kite. Here's your living UFO in living color. I'll be right back. 33 seconds, go.
What the fucking hell is that? I'm out here on Coronado fucking Island. I don't know how well you can see that. That's in the fucking sky above the ocean. What the fuck is that? That's a trip. Huh. What the fucking hell is that? I'm out here on Coronado fucking Island. I don't know how well you can see that.
So what is it? Kite. Kite.
That's in the fucking sky above the ocean. What the fuck is that?
Why do people have to swear when they know they're going to put the video online? Or maybe, I mean, that's a kite, yeah? Isn't the string, like, you can't see it because it's really hazy out. Let's turn off the guy. He's annoying. I can't stand that guy. So where is it strapped to? Where's the string pulling it? Up here? It would have to be, right? The string would have to be here, but it doesn't seem like it is. Because if it was, this would be pulled down a little. And it would be angled differently from the pull of the wind. And it's not. It's level, which is weird for a kite. Kites are always taut, very strong. The wind is pulling it, and it should be at an angle this way, but it's not. This is completely level. So is something pulling it, or is it really in the sky? Or am I wrong? Or is it being pulled from the other side? I don't know. But it is really weird. Look, see this side now? This was over on this side, I thought, right? In the beginning. See the fat side? See it? The fat side's over here. Then there's a cutout in the video, and then it comes back, and now it's this way. So you see, he's got legitimate background he's trying to show. It's up there, but I think it's a kite. It's weird. Yeah, he could definitely probably see that. He's just acting like it. If that was real, it would be all over the world.
What the?
Everybody, every news station would take it. Every person would be talking about it, but they're not. All right, now I want to bring you to a photograph, and this is from a very nice guy named Larry Gerndt on X. And I just want to show you the mistake that he's making here in this photograph. I'll give you a second to look at it. He's saying, this is me in 2015 at a Christmas party at my brother's house. I don't know what to think, but this orb is amazing. Take a look at it. Tell me what you see, and I'll tell you what I know. Think about it. Take a few more seconds. What do you think is wrong with this picture?
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects.
Anybody? All right, you had your time. This comes from, everybody, you ready? This, oh, let me blow it up for you. Is it blown up? There we go. This is from this. It is a reflection from the mirror. The guy or girl standing to the left took the photo into the mirror. If maybe there was a flash, we don't know. I don't know. Maybe there was just a light on the phone. There's something in his eyes that shows a light. Here you can see it. And of course, this is the result. Look, if the person was standing on this side, the orb would be over here. All right? If the person stood, right in the center, it would be over Larry's face. But it's at an angle. And that's why it comes down on this side. It's very simple. Simple, simple, simple. Or it's coming from his eyes. Then we would see two, I think. I've never seen an orb form from eyeglasses, but I've seen them form all the time. Do you see what I see in this mirror right here? There's an entity in the mirror. See it? Right there. Yeah. That's what they're going to say next. It looks like there is an entity back there. What if the entity created the orb? It's an energy orb. It's just shadows. That right there, my friends, is a big mistake we see with orbs. People don't realize there's mirrors and reflecting stuff all over. It's easy. Larry said that it's an orb. I just said it. It says right here, this is me in 2015 at a Christmas party at my brother's house. I don't know what to think, but this orb, it's amazing. That's it. So I said, it's not a spirit orb. It's coming from the mirror behind you. You can't see what the camera sees, but that's just the light reflecting back off the mirror. Ba-ba-da. So Larry says, sounds plausible, but would this sort of thing be easily reproducible on demand? Not that I have the opportunity to try. So on demand with mirrors, yes, that's what I'll write. With a mirror in front of the camera, yes. But spirit orbs on command, still up for debate. Larry's a good guy. One of the good guys in this field. I think. Very nice man. Just looking for answers. Am I right? I think so. Could I be wrong? Maybe. I can't say without a doubt that I'm 100% right, but if it looks like a duck, acts like a duck, and looked like previous ducks that were alive, come on now. Y'all crazy thinking that spirit orb just gonna be lying around just doing stuff with a mirror? Come on. What did I just say? I don't know. But Professor James McDonald and Major Donald Kehoe, after the Condon Committee scam in 1968, the year I was born, more than half a century later, we are confronted with the Arrow scam. How long are they planning to keep the world unaware? Governments aren't gods, but they certainly behave like them. Oh, that's a good comment. They do behave like gods, don't they? Don't they? But Professor McDonald was correct. He really was. They don't have any hard evidence. Here, check this out. This is a 12-minute clip, but I'm only going to play 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Joking. Go.
Phenomenon.
Is that Darth Vader in the background? Do you hear that? No, seriously. See?
Hello? This hood supposed to be on here? Well, I identified myself as the director of the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, which for 12 years has been carrying on a private research.
Did you hear what he said? On the aerial phenomenon, AP, UAP. Wow. Even back then.
Well, I identified myself as the director of the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, which
Aerial phenomenon. Wow.
for 12 years has been carrying on a private research into UFOs with the intention of trying to get the facts and present them to Congress, the press, and the public. We have spent over 17 months with the Colorado Project. At their request, we helped them set up their investigation. We had our field subcommittees, which include scientists and engineers, help their teams actually put the points in here, which should be of interest. I'll do that first, and then a little later I'll have Dr. David Saunders here, who was formerly on the project.
Hold on.
One of the two.
Can anybody tell me if this guy, and I'm serious, I'm not, I mean, you may think I'm joking, but I don't know if I am. Could he be an alien? Seriously, in disguise? And look at that guy. Very few people look like that. You know who looks like that? Jimmy Durante. What was that creature in The Ring? Precious! You know, kind of like that. Ed Grimsley? No.
Who was fired for opposing Dr. Condon's.
And what is with the credit card number down here? Did you see this? This is the beginning of a Visa credit card number. And these numbers, I used to work with all credit cards, so I know what a credit card number looks like. That's what this looks like. 450035466. And then usually after that are the remaining numbers. Most of the cards start out with these first 10 numbers or 9 numbers. That's weird. And then the last 7 are usually, you know, mixed up. It's weird. This is weird. Anyway, let me back up a few seconds. I really like this clip, and I'll try to be quiet. I just have to say things sometimes. I can't help it. All right, here we go. I backed up a few.
The points in here, which should be of interest. I'll do that first, and then a little later I'll have Dr. David Saunders here, who was formerly on the project. One of the two who was fired for opposing Dr. Condon's supposedly negative and biased approach. And Dr. James McDonald from the University of Arizona, there at the end of the table, who for 2 years or more has been making an extensive investigation into UFOs under a special grant. He's probably the best informed scientist in the United States on this subject.
I want you to notice something, though. Look at the way he is looking around, constantly doing this. Constantly. I mean, I haven't seen anybody do anything. I've never seen anybody scan a room like this before. If I go back 10 seconds, you'll see what I mean. It's very bizarre.
Table, who for 2 years or more has been making
Constantly
an extensive
scanning.
investigation into UFOs.
That's programmed.
Under a special grant. He's probably the best informed scientist
Look at it. It's
in the
like a
United States on
typewriter.
this subject. And Mr.
He's like a typewriter. Right? That is so weird. He is weird. He's weird. That is training. That is not normal. That is being told how to act. Look at all those head turns.
University of Arizona, there at the end of the table, who for
1,
2 years or more has been
2,
making an extensive investigation
3,
into UFOs under a
4,
special grant. He's
5,
probably the best informed scientist in the
6,
United States on this subject.
7,
Mr. Richard Hall next to him is a research
8,
consultant for NICAP.
9,
He's formerly the assistant director. And Mr.
10,
George Lohr, who is now the assistant director
11,
of NICAP. Now, we find this Condon
12,
report incredible. I'm sorry that we have to challenge
13,
it because we had hoped that this would be a very successful investigation and would really bring out some fruitful results. I'll admit that I personally was dubious at the start, but we did all we could to help them. But the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, even the Coast Guard, airline pilots, captains on every major airline in the United States and many of the secondary lines, control tower operators, astronomers, numerous scientists, radar trackers, and missile and satellite trackers. Besides,
You know, I know there's probably a lot of reporters there, but usually people don't do this. I mean, that's not normal. If it was, I would have said it with other people. He's the only one I've ever seen do it like that. Usually people talk, you know, they go like this. They pick somebody out, you know, maybe somebody right next to them, and you know, they come over here, and you know, and sometimes when you're in front of lights and stuff, I don't think he's in front of lights, but you can't even see the audience out there when you're on stage. I know I can't when I've been on stage many times. You can't see past the first two rows. So you're just looking out. I don't think he's just looking out. I think that's the way he's trained to talk to media. Scan the room, look at everybody, or act like you're looking at everybody. He's just got this constant head. I mean, it's really methodical. It's that's why I don't trust government at all. Don't trust them. They're trained to talk to the media. They're trained on how to talk to regular people. They're told how to move their head, how to move their hands. You want to, you know, this, and you see Kamala Harris. And I'm telling you, because she's saying it from the heart. It's all bullshit. And she is the worst of the worst because she's not real. She was just appointed that job as vice president as a political thing to have the first black woman vice president. That's all that was for. She's the worst vice president I've ever seen, ever in my life. Terrible. Just absolutely disgusting. The whole freaking Democrat Party is disgusting the last decade. Just gross. They're crazy. Absolutely insane. They're out of their vulking minds. They're trying to change the way we talk. What's a woman? Come on, guys. What's a man? Are you a biologist? No. But I'm not a vet, and I can tell what a dog is. You know? What are they trying to do? Look, yeah, what is the doctor going to say now when he's giving birth? Oh, I have a trans baby in my belly. All of a sudden the kid comes out, and I don't know if I'm saying the right terminology, but you know where I'm going. The kid's born, hey, look, it's a they. It's a them. Come on. How stupid. Anyway, I don't know. I got into that because Kehoe and all of these people are part of the problem in ufology. Doesn't matter what party they're on, but I'm just telling you now, the party that we have now is obvious in the way they all lie. The way they lie, it's just disgusting. So when I see somebody telling us something, yeah, I'm going to pick on them, Republican, Democrat, or independent. But right now, the Democrats are the assholes. Republicans were the assholes in the 90s. Right? Come on now. What was President Bush? What was he? A Republican? I don't know. I just pulled it up. I'm looking. I don't remember what he was. Last Bush. Bush Jr. Here, let's see. It says... Doesn't say. That's weird. Why doesn't it say? How can it not say? That is bizarre. It says an American politician. Oh, Republican. I was right. Yeah. So I'm not about Democrat, Republican, Independent. I'm about doing the right thing, right? Not trying to create controversy and a civil war. This is the party that's running ufology, is why I'm bringing it all up. If it was the Republicans doing it, they would get the same shitty attitude. So don't tell me I'm favorite towards one party or the other, because I'm not. I go towards whatever's making the most sense. And that's the way we should all vote. If you're just going to be dedicated to one party and then all of a sudden they start tripping out and wanting to change schooling and policing and the economy and not getting homeless off the streets and all this other stuff that you see, the border, for Christ's sakes. Right? If it was the other way around, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be saying it to them. So it's not about blue or red or white. Isn't independent white? I mean, the party, I don't know. Pretty much, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It's just, when you look at the party, and then you have no choice to look at who is in ufology. Who's running ufology right now? Same party. They don't make the best decisions. They don't plan. They just do, and whatever happens, happens. Why do you think they're fighting with themselves now? Why do you think that all them friends and lovers of when things were going good, they were all together and bound as one? Now that things aren't going so good, they're all fighting with each other. They're calling each other non-Americans. I mean, is it part of the act? You know? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder why Jeremy Corbell was allowed to say what he said without any repercussions, what he said about Kirkpatrick. Nobody gave him shit. You're right. Yes, Jeremy, you're right. No, he's wrong. Kirkpatrick was right and wrong, but he was right. There's nothing leading up to what information he has leading up to where the aliens are hidden or where the UFOs are stored. Sorry. None of that. Well, it showed there was corruption. That's what you want. But there's a lot more to it, and I think Kirkpatrick knew it. And I got to hand it to him. He did the right thing. And I know I'm in the minority, but I don't see how other people can't see it the way I'm seeing it. I just don't see how you can just sit here and say Kirkpatrick is a dick because he left out a few things. Well, you know what? You don't know what he had to go through. And we're not going to find out. So I saw geniuses on that side of the globe, of the world, of the United States, whatever. More geniuses. Hey, 27,000 trees are cut down each day just to make toilet paper. Well, this brand found a way to make toilet paper that feels just like regular 3-ply brands, but doesn't harm trees or the planet. These people use one box every 3 months. How much do you think it costs? One box every 3 months. Let's say you bought tissue paper, right? I'm by myself. I know what it's like living with a woman. They use a lot of toilet paper, like way too much. Anyway, living with a man may be a little different. So I'm going to say you probably go through a roll a month. Not a roll. I mean, maybe a pack of 4, which is what? $6 right now. It's expensive. So let's say it's $20 for 3 months for toilet paper. These people want $66 for 3 months of toilet paper that doesn't harm the planet. Are you willing to pay 3 times as much for toilet paper in this economy? That, oh, well, I don't want to cut down any more trees. I hear you. I don't either. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of trees on this planet, and we add trees every time we take them down. Believe it or not, it's not as bad as they make it sound. Yeah, I know, in those other places in the Congo and shit, that sucks ass. I get it. I'm sorry, but you got to blame the rich people for wanting the best trees on the planet for their table or their desk or their chair. You got to blame the rich folks. I ain't asking for the Congo redwood tree that are putting the gorillas and chimps and oh my orangutans out of business. But anyway, 66, just say $70 for 3 months of toilet paper. Are you out of your Vulcan mind? Maybe if Trump gets in office, I'll do it. If you lower the price of regular toilet paper. Unbelievable. Save the planet. It's going to cost you 3 times as much, though. And that's what they do with the electric car. That is the way it's just stupid. Just, they don't, do you know how hard it is for a Tesla buyer to set up their charging points where they're located? They have to do a lot. It should be set up automatically for them. It is ridiculous. Anyway, and if you don't put in the right code, if it's off by one number, you can't charge your car. It's really sad. It's not as easy as, oh, there's a charging data. Boop. No. You got to look for them. It's weird. Screw that. Well, it's just the beginning. I understand. It's just the beginning. But if you're going to roll out a new video game, are you going to leave the ending out till you get caught up and get everything right? Oh, hold on. Just give it a chance. We just started. We'll give it the other half of the game later. It's not how it should work. Hey, you can buy this car, drive it 250 miles on one charge without gas. However, if you're not within 30 miles of a charging port by the time you start running out, good luck. All right. Underwater shit is my favorite. I think that's where the aliens live. I think they thrive in the ocean. I think they have no problem with the water, the pressure, the depths at all, because they are using this special technology that protects them from the elements. What is that technology? Well, it's some sort of gravitational flux device that, like a flux capacitor. No, it's nothing like that. Well, you know what it is. They have the gravity bubble, right? And then it goes around the ship, so it protects them from the elements. So wherever they aim, their little propeller gravity or whatever device it is that moves them, it goes. And there's no worry in the world. See, the problem going 500 miles an hour underwater is not knowing what you're going to run into. Even if you're going 100 miles an hour underwater, you got to watch out for stuff. And 9 times out of 10, they'll watch out for you. But the animals are accustomed to a certain speed in the ocean. So if you start having, building these things and they don't have any radar in front, and you're going, oh my God, 5 times faster than the average bear in the water, yeah, you might run into a whale, a shark, or even a diver. It can happen. They're not used to it to get away. They think they have more time. What's that noise? Oh my God. Usually it's what's that noise? Oh my God. They have time to move. It's like, what is that? Oh shit. It's over. Well, the divers of this supposed, they supposedly saw UFOs underwater. They not only saw the occupants of these two disc-type UFOs, but they saw them trying to repair their craft. I have a question. Yes. How do they know they're repairing the craft? That is a good question, Goofon. I guess because it looked like they were doing something to the craft, I guess. Did they have a wrench or a saw? I mean, what were they doing that gave that pilot the thought that their craft were being operated on? I just don't understand how they know the intentions of the occupants. Did they talk to them? Stupid. But supposedly they recorded this whole incident. And it is only after the recent military whistleblower testimony that this story seems credible. Here are, oh wow, I just made it bigger and it got smaller. Shut up. Here it is from UAP Mike, Moonbase Mike. Yeah, why can't we read these? Look at that. It's so hard. It says, oh God, details in his book, the aforementioned U.S.-Canadian joint mine-sweeping exercise off Shelburne Harbor, Nova Scotia in 1960. The author interviewed several Royal Canadian Navy divers who participated in the exercise and claimed to have observed two disc-shaped craft on the seabed. Furthermore, the divers claimed that they not only saw the occupants of the two craft trying to repair one of them, but they recorded underwater the footage of this extravehicular activity. It is only after the recent U.S. military UAP whistleblower testimony, David Grush, that this story seems credible. Why? Why would that seem credible after Grush went live with this story? That wasn't credible before? How did Grush get involved with that story in the 60s? He wasn't even born. Oh, I see. Because David Grush said, aha, there's things we don't know, and aha, you don't know that I know what I heard. How do you know? You saw it with your own eyes? No, I wasn't born yet, but I heard. What do you mean, you heard? Like you were there and you heard people talking about it? No. Decades later, I just heard about the story. How'd you hear about it? You're friends with them, right? You were friends with the family who went there and... No. I was listening in the other room. You weren't even in the same room? No. But I heard everything. I'm David Grush. What else did you see here, David Grush? I read documents. I did. Do you think those documents could have been faked? Oh, no. They could have been faked. No. Thank you, Mr. Grush. Oh, it's my pleasure. That's how I hear David Grush when he speaks. Oh, no. You know what I saw? Nothing. But I heard everything. Poor guy. He doesn't even know what planet it is. All right. So I got a few emails from people saying that they're very excited about my new venture that I'm taking on outside of ufology with my confronting the public about our rights, our First Amendment rights, and shit like that. And eventually, I want to change the way policing is done because the way citizens are treated, it's as if we don't even live in America anymore. And just, some of you don't understand what I mean. I know you've seen police brutality videos and all that stuff. Hell, we grew up with Rodney King, right? So this is one of the reasons why I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. Look at the way he's treating this person. This is your child. This is your mom. This is your dad. This could be you. Just takes this kid and slams him on the ground. The head slams into the pavement. Not a care in the world. Just picks him up like a dead animal, a corpse. Even a corpse gets more respect than this. Even a corpse gets more respect. So I am going out to fight that. That is what I'm going to be doing. And I don't have the channel ready yet. But I am going to go out probably tomorrow to start it. So that's where part of my world will be going to, because ufology, although we'll be doing it every night, Monday through Friday, and the weekends will probably dedicated now to the second thing. I'll still do the members videos on Sundays, but I have other passions. And the last 7 to 10 years, I've been secretly watching and learning and educating myself on our rights in this country and watching tons and tons of First Amendment audit videos, constitutional videos, police getting interviewed and watching them lie. Just bold-faced lie while they raise their hand and swear to God, the Almighty One, that they swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. That's why I don't. Something's got to change. Even if I change one life, it'll be worth it. And that's what I hope to do here, and I have. And there were people that have sworn off GoofOn. Well, when I used to be the AZ UFO show, I hated you, Rich. The emails, they said, I hated you so much. But I listened because deep down, I wanted to know what you were saying and why you thought that way. And then 10 years later, they email me and I can't believe you're still doing this. GoofOn? What is GoofOn? And they're like, I used to hate you so much, but you were right. You were always right. You were right about this. You were right about that. Disclosure never happened. It never will. And the same thing's happening, now. So hopefully 10 years from now, some of you who don't believe in what we're saying here and what we think we know, I can't prove anything. I just can't. I can only show you what they're doing and breaking it down to show you the basic lie and the continuing and ongoing narrative that there's a threat out there when other people are saying there's no threat. The threat are humans. We're the threat. There is no threat from aliens, guy. Tell me when aliens have attacked. They haven't. Maybe that one time in Brazil in 1977, but that was from the unknown fifth number races that are enjoying planet Earth, right? Remember? There's 4, but there's 5, and one of them doesn't play along. And yet we don't have any proof of that either. You know, it's fun. I mean, this is why I think everything is in the water with aliens. The planet is 3/4 water, right? 70-30, basically. Why would they want to be on the land? I mean, they could, and maybe they are. But to have their entire base and their civilization, probably in the water. Probably in the water, in a mountain. Well, see, then why wouldn't they just build it on Earth? Well, on the planet, I mean, on the dirt, on land. This is what lack of food and too much sleep does to Richie. All right, so it is weird. It is weird that we don't see any Tic Tacs. We don't see any Tic Tacs. Nobody has any of them on land. And the only videos we see are from the government. And then, to add insult to injury, Jaime Maussan and the joke of the century. Really, this has to be a joke. The aliens. It has to be. I'll show you another reason why. We talked about this, and I don't know why more people aren't screaming about the way the aliens are being treated. Check this out. I mentioned this the other day. They have no hair, the hair nets on, skin, and everything is showing right next to them. What else did UAP Mike say? Yeah, no one sees a problem here. Hair contamination of the specimen seems possible here. No masks, hair nets, gowns improperly donned. What a joke. It is. It is. Look, you got a camera over here. Well, and did they dust everything up here? Is all this stuff dusted off? You're bringing in a supposed alien body that has been buried for 1,000 years, a millennia. And this is how it's treated in Mexico, wherever. Yeah, that's why people die from getting their teeth done in Mexico. That's why people die from having gallbladder surgery in Mexico. They don't give a shit. It's only a couple of cells. What's it gonna do? Just a couple of virus cells. They could really infect the whole thing. Just COVID. Yeah, we just gave COVID to the mummy. I'm sorry. I know, I'm so negative. It's frustration. Very frustrated. More than one reason. And no, I don't see it. I didn't get anything to your message I just got. I don't know why, but we keep forgetting about this guy.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
A little reminder. Sorry. Whoa. The heat is rising here at GoFund. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It is steaming pile of dog dew. That is ufology. The steam and the stench of the liars. I mean, who the hell do they think they are? Seriously. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you. What the frig? Something just happened. All right, here we go. Tomorrow. How could they say Chuck this said thank in New York City to thank. I put spank, and it says please join us for the. I put worse, and it said best disclosure rally. Yeah, for scumbag Chuck Schumer, who God, this guy. If you were around when Trump was running for president, you know what kind of guy Chuck Schumer is. He is the Nancy Pelosi of the Chuck Schumers. He is evil. He is a liar. He is a scumbag. And I can't believe, no, I can believe, because that's New York now. New York has turned to a dumpster fire because it's run by fire starters and gaslighters and people like Chuck Schumer. What a disgrace. How the hell do you really thank a guy like that? And to the right, this is why you fail ufology. You trust employees of the government, scumbag employees of the government. That's what they are. Why in God's name would you trust them? It makes no sense. Any of these guys, any of them. Grush, he's part of it. Sorry, big guy. I love the way 7 people just dropped out as soon as I start talking about the truth. Love it. Love it. And I'm not going to stop because you have an allegiance to a lie. Because you believe in Lou Elizondo and Grush. It's so retarded. It really is. It's retardation on another level. It is. It's disgusting. It's non-critical thinking party. That's what they are. They don't think at all. They just do what they want. Well, I don't want to leave on a negative note, but ufology is in a negative world right now. Yes, life is what you make of it. And I don't have control over what makes ufology the way it is. I do have control, however, of what I say and do. And to be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with voicing my opinion on what I think is the worst party in history running ufology. And not only that, you can see it yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't align yourself with something that hasn't proven anything. Nothing. Zero. One thing they prove is that they suck. They suck at ufology. They suck at lying. And they're all reading a script. It's the narrative. If you haven't figured that out by now, I feel bad for you. I do. I do. I really do. I don't know why you would believe disclosure is around the corner. I don't know why you would believe a hearsay whistleblower. I don't know why you would believe Chuck Schumer would do anything positive for ufology without satisfying himself first. So what was in it for him, I wonder? I wonder. You guys are living in fantasy land if you think that's the way ufology is supposed to be run. The way it has been the last 5 years, 6 years, 7. Awful. Just one joke after the next. And then to add insult to injury, one of the few civilians, though, teamed up with one of the, I don't know, prolific investigative journalists of all time, in ufology, George Knapp, is Jeremy Corbell. Adding insult to injury with those stupid ass sightings. Anybody who believes him now? You're in the same boat. I can't help you. Nobody can. But in 10 years, come back to me when I'm 66 and tell me I was wrong. I dare you. Look at these people. Look at how age just takes a hold of us and shrivels us up. Look at Robert Redford. My God. That is just an amazing transformation. I cannot be any older than what I am now. Kelly Lynch, now 63. Uh-oh. Oh, she looks okay. She looks older, but God dang, look at that. Man, what a difference. Right? Hey, we're all going through it. Here's Robbie Benson. Now, men age a little bit better than women, I think. I mean, yeah, he's still a goofball, but he looks great. He does. How old? 66? That guy looks like he's in his early 50s, late 40s. Good for Robbie Benson. His wife doesn't look bad, right? Ralph Carter. Who's that? Oh, Ralph Carter. Oh, my God. Wow, what a difference. Oh, man. He looks good, though. Allie McGraw, 83. Wow, I didn't know that was her. I mean, she's an attractive older woman, but yeah, she still looks the same, but different. It's the hair, right? And the eyebrows. And the wrinkles. Yeah. Dan Davis. Oh. He's a redhead. Oh, wow. Lonnie Anderson. You see her head? Now, we all remember Lonnie Anderson. She was always the coldest one in the room, if you know what I mean, fellas. Ready? Yikes! Oh, no! What did you do? No. You didn't have to. Wow, she was something, huh? Wow. That plastic surgery just does wonders, doesn't it? Look at how much... You know, they don't make you look younger. They make you look like a different species. Jesus. Angela Lansbury, a 96. Wow. She looks great. I mean, totally different, but for 96, she looks fantastic. Stockard Channing, this can't be good. I never thought she was that attractive. Oh my God, I thought it was Ronnie James Dio. No, Richie Sambora. That's who I thought it was when it first clicked over. What happened? Still not attractive. Dolph Lundgren. All right, here we go. From Rocky IV. Oh, wow. He looks really good. I mean, different, but still, he looks great. See, this is what working out does. It does keep you younger. I swear it does. Linda Kozlowski. Holy crap. Wow, is she beautiful? She's still cute, though. Wow. Man, what? Look at those eyes. Put you to sleep with those eyes. Now, Melanie Griffith, I never thought was that attractive. Yeah. Oh, my, oh, my. Don't make that face, girl. Ugh. Plain Jane is what I always thought she was. No sexual vibrations at all coming from her. Hey, Lou Ferrigno, another guy who worked out his whole life. Let's take a look. The Hulk. Wow. Are you kidding me? He has no wrinkles. How old is he? 70? I hope to be that. Oh my God. He looks good. Yeah, that's him for sure. Man, he really didn't age that bad, huh? That badly. Toby, 61. Oh, he just died, right? Yeah, he looks great. I'm not into that. All right, one more. Oh, yeah. Wow, his head shrunk. Aw. Bobby Sherman, last one. I don't know. Did he get Down syndrome when he got older? Did he get Down syndrome when he got older? That's it for tonight. I got to leave a few minutes. So, yeah, I'm sure there's stretch marks on Lou, but I'm going by the face, man. That was amazing. We should all be blessed we're even alive, right? You know, so even though we age, we don't look the same. It's part of life, and it's very shocking to see a before and after. Thank God it happens gradually. Now, if you people didn't see me 10 years ago, you wouldn't know the difference, but even I got older. It sucks. Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal says, do you know in the videos we did just 3 years ago, we do look younger? And I go, bullshit. And I looked at the videos and I'm like, oh, yeah, kind of do. But I was skinnier too. I was a lot, but no beard. I didn't have a beard either. So, but Michael did look the same and I thought I looked younger. So it depends on how much sleep you get that night. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun for the hour and a half we had. But I seriously have to go and go pick something up. No, it's not that. It's antibiotics. I have to get before they close at 9. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out. And we'll see you tomorrow night. We do Truthology for Ufology. See, every time. Truthology for Ufology. For you. And for me. We'll be back mañana. Got a good one tomorrow. We'll see you. Don't forget, Amy in the morning at 7 a.m. Have a great night, everybody. Alien blessed.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies and why did it downwards treasured sites in Christianity?